Welcome, brother.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling much better now. Plus, nourishment and energy and everything is up to 100% now. Or 100. Well, you can use it as 100%. So, should be much better. Also, if it comes to... I mean, look at this. Look at this. No, that was the wrong button. I mean, the design of it just perfect. I was just looking at this and it's just so fucking awesome. And that city here. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. So amazingly beautiful.
Lost something here?
Man. Yes.
Lord Almighty.
Hello there. You don't say. Lord Almighty. Alright. To the monastery. Again. Don't worry, guys. Wait, what? Are we naked? Oh no, they took away our... Because it was marked as stolen. Our boots. Our goddamn boots. And our pants. Damn it. Alright. Well, it's not that we cannot afford any new boots and shit. But they were marked as stolen. And those boots are quite valuable. And actually, I don't know how much of the stuff that the horse had. It's also... Holy shit, look at the... We're going to sell some shit, guys. Wait a second. Fine. Okay, first of all, we need some stuff. Hello, Tailor Man. No, wrong side. There he is.
Good day
Dude.
to you.
And to you. So I can use some stuff like... Let's go from the price. 17 on the pants. I don't like these pants. 16 is better. Now I need some boots. Oh, he doesn't have any boots because we need to go to the cobbler for that. Right. But what can we sell? Quite a bit. Yes, I'm going to sell even our good Augsburg plates. I mean, it was fun. Fuck it, I'm going to sell it. It's useless. Screw it. I don't care. Fashionable black hose. Fashionable hat. We don't need it. We got the black chaperone, so that's fine. So Radek's Hut. We got the Warhorse Brigandine or the Warhorse. Now we got our own, because the Warhorse, we're just gonna pretend that the Warhorse is just our emblem, so, or whatever you call it again. So we're gonna keep it for ourselves. So that's all nice now.
Let's
And we even get more money. It's just almost ridiculous how much money we get, man.
Is this enough?
That's better.
Alright, we can drop it a little bit more.
Aye.
Good shit. Some really good shit. So, nope. I got that one. The red one. Now we're like a rainbow, guys. We're really like a rainbow. It's black, blue, brown, red. And let's see if we can find some colorful shoes. Sure, why not? What are you doing? Alright. Where's the cobbler? Cobbler! Cobbler! Kubla Khan. Yeah. Somewhere over here. I know that. Questions were exactly. Yeah. Over there. Wrong way then. Up. We need shoes. We can't walk around without shoes. How is that nobleman worthy? Hello? Hello, miss.
Oh.
Can I talk to you? Fucking bitch. Piss off then. There's your
Jesus,
useless
what do you
husband.
want from me now?
Just chill, man. Just chill. Give me these boots. Yeah. Anything else? Cobbler kit. There's extra cobbler kits? Really? Okay. Gonna buy that one then.
I'd like to do.
Oh, good shoes are very, very important. Oh, the good old shoes. Repaired. Perfect. Maintenance only leveled up? No. Well, armor kit, blacksmith. Well, it's too damaged. Tailor kit, nothing. And where's the cobbler kit? Nothing. Fine then. Nothing it is. All right. Where the fuck's our horse? Oh, dude.
Jesus, look where you're going.
You're a bit dirty, but man, you have a really thick armor, gotta say. Really, really thick armor. Okay. Now that we are all fancy again. Wait, we do have some weapons, but well, we're gonna go now to the monastery. We're just gonna make a quick drop by with... Oh, wait, I know where he is. This guy here. The blacksmith. The smithy of blacks. Oh, yeah. Artesian, no, fuck you.
I hope
Mikesh.
Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the monastery craftsman's yard has bought out all the copper.
What can you tell me about the Sasau?
There's too many of us, I'll tell you that for free. This is only a small town. There's Zach, who has a forge in the craftsman's yard and mostly works on the construction of the church. And then, apart from me, there's Master Armourer Otter of Ramstein.
Tell me more about Zach.
Don't have much time for him myself. He knows his craft, no question. But he seems to think his son, Vitus, will be a master armourer in Prague one day.
My father was a blacksmith, and I expect he thought much the same about me. That's how fathers are, isn't it?
Of course, any man should be proud of his boy. But Zach makes pride a sin. That's why he's at loggerheads with Master Otter.
Can you tell me something about Master Otter?
Well now, there's a master to look up to. He's worked for the lords of Kunstadt and for the richest townsfolk of Prague.
If you don't mind my asking, what brings him here?
The same as draws all reasonable people. He's enjoying the peace and quiet. Or rather, he used to enjoy some peace. That dispute with Zach must have put a few more wrinkles on his brow.
What are Zach and Master Otter arguing about?
Zach had his boy Vitus trained as an armourer in Kuttenberg, and he wanted to buy out Otter's place for him. Except that Otter's a proud man. How would it have looked? A master armourer giving way to a young whippersnapper who's barely let go of his mother's skirts? And they've been arguing ever since. Well, Zach mostly. He badmouths Otter every chance he gets.
Good shit.
Claims that he's only fit for mending pots and that his son will see him off.
Sure.
That will be all. Thank you.
Alright. You don't have anything interesting for us. But I have something interesting for you, like, well, we can sell all sorts of things to him, actually, but we won't. Only the good stuff, Grand Bassinet. Don't need that. Not anymore, I ain't. The Warhammer, fuck that. And fuck that. Good. I'm not gonna haggle on that. I don't really care. Okay, so. Maybe there's some... Find out who works with copper. So basically, maybe I have to talk to Zach and Master Ota. But what does the black... Well, Master... I think we talked to Master Ota, but he didn't say a word.
God save.
About?
Nothing then. Alright, let's see about Master Ota one more time. And then, well, Zach is, I think, in the monastery. He is somewhere at the monastery. Which is actually not that way. It's this way right here. Well, hello there. Senor Ota. I have a word with you. Are you, Master? Hello, Master.
To you?
Do you make anything out of copper, Master?
I do a bit of Damascene decor sometimes. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone who could do me some copper sheets.
Well, that's pretty rough and ready work. I wouldn't waste my time with it. But go and ask Zach from the craftsman's yard by the monastery. He's bought up all the copper to be had around here anyway.
What can you tell me about the blacksmiths here in Sasau?
Depends which ones you mean. In the town there's Mikesh. He's a decent man and an honest craftsman. And in the yard by the monastery there's Zach. But there's not many good words I can say about him.
Tell me something about Mikesh.
Like I said, he's an honest craftsman, which isn't something you can say about every blacksmith in town.
What about the monastery blacksmith, Zach?
Well, him and me don't exactly see eye to eye. He wanted to buy my business, but I turned him down. Ever since then, he hasn't had a good word to say about me.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Thank you.
Master Ota. More like little bitch Ota. Bedwixt. Who the fuck is Bedwixt? What kind of a fucking name is Bedwixt? Fucking hell. God damn it. Actually, the next time I fall down, maybe I will remember to look how stupid Henry's looking. While he's, well, I gotta say those apples are really well positioned, right? Where are they? There they are. Look at that. Look at them. Really well. This guy's hiding in the bushes. He's up to something, obviously. Oh man, those things look really awesome. Can you somehow? I think there's a way to actually make. No. Can make a 360-degree photo, but I wanted to make a picture while everything is also moving. We'll make a little bit of a movie or something. No, it doesn't seem like it. I know you don't. I know you can't see the interface. This is all inside of a video, which is fine. I mean, you can try it yourself in a game that supports this feature. More important thing is that you can also, and this is very important, that you can see this monstrous face of Henry's. Let's see, yeah, the horse, that's the horse's penis. Or maybe vagina, and there's the asshole. Look at the asshole, guys, look at this asshole. But yeah, barely any asshole. I mean, I was sure like the cows had the real asshole up here, but the horses apparently not. Well, this looks like a dick, like a castrated dick. Look at that. There are balls on it. These are balls. These are horse balls, and well, probably a castrated. Well, no, the ding dong is just just attached to. But wasn't it like Yanka? And Yanka sounds like a girl's name to me. Plus, if I recall correctly, in the videos of the deaths, the dog Yanka, after the dog died, and they named this horse after her, and I'm pretty sure it was a she. Like I'm fairly, really, very much sure, but maybe I don't know shit. I don't know. I doubt it, but who knows? All right. But then again, we just saw some horse balls.
How are you?
Yes, they actually made some horse balls down there. Why? I don't know, but they did.
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone, which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate
Wrong
of
question.
Pharaohs.
You should ask him, why are you lying to me?
Fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague, or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high, or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest, as though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
I've got a message for him. I got a use for
Message
him.
for him.
A message? Who would be interested in that wastrel? Other than his furious and deeply disappointed master, of course. About your question, you'll find him at home, no doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you.
Now, what do you bet that he's not really dying at all?
The enemies.
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
A woman
What?
from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bathmaid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Thank you. I'll leave
Yeah?
you to your work.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Okay. Fine. A new lead. Now tell me, do you bleed? I mean, hey, I think this is a good sentence. I mean, it's much better than Martha! Fucking hell. Okay. Where do we have to go now? to the baths, and then to Florian. Alright, let's go to the baths, because they're on the way to Florian. The bath stud. Yes, I'm a magician if it comes to words. A literal magician. So, hey woman, I don't want to... God damn it, talk!
I hear you're at odds with apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
What exactly
What?
happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
Because he's
What
a
did
little
the baker
bitch.
think of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got. Poor girl.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone.
A blowjob,
Who
yes.
knows if she's even alive?
Well, where can I find her?
I'd
Any...
like to know more.
No? Nothing? No more news about Esther? No? Okay. That's a bit weird, but okay. I mean, Florian likes to help out with every little shit, but an abduction of a whore? He's like, ain't nobody got time for that. Okay then, the bakers. Oh, that's his stuff, isn't it? Seriously? What's up with the master's locket picking skill, man? Oh well. Oh, I saw this one. Master Thief, yes. I was wondering who was down here writing and shit. Now we know. It's Florian.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then.
Answers.
I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapper
Bastard.
anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dice for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
Yeah, the executioner will shut you
Counterfeiting is a
out.
crime against the king. I don't have to prove anything to have you dragged straight to the executioner.
And what if you're wrong? What's then? Under torture, everyone confesses, whether they did it or not. You'll never know for sure.
I already know for sure. You admitted it yourself a moment ago.
I won't tell you anything just the same. I can't, even if I wanted to.
Why not?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
That doesn't begin to justify what you did.
I don't care. This isn't about me. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
How dare you to haggle with me? Well, he's actually quite capable, I gotta say.
You're trying to haggle with me? Have you forgotten who I am?
I won't let you push me around.
What, you mean the way you aren't being pushed around by the kidnappers? You'd be more convincing if you weren't shaking in your shoes.
Jesus Christ, will this never end?
Now talk.
They found me in the tavern one evening, caught me when I went to the shit pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapita. And a knight they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. And I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rapita?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me, everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
So am I, but I will have some fun.
Punch die to them.
Rapita waited for me behind the church. I didn't want to give it to them without seeing Esther first.
And did they let you?
Yes, although I don't really know why. They took me to a derelict farm in the Skalitz Hills. My poor Esther, they'd scared her half to death.
So at least you know she's alive.
Who knows? It was a while ago. And they never let her go, even after I did what they wanted. They said they'd be needing more.
More punch dies?
They wear out over time. And they have to be replaced regularly.
Why didn't you tell me?
Interesting, eh?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
I suppose I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Go. I hope you get revenge.
Okay, now. Find Rapita. What? Do you know Rapita? No?
Nothing I've heard.
Yeah, how am I supposed to find Rapita now? Find fucking Rapita. What? Anybody of you Rapita? Florian?
That kid...
Esther.
Look, Florian, I'm sorry for what you're going through, honestly. But I'm not the only one who's after these people. As soon as they get wind of something, they'll be out of here and Esther will be...
If Rapita finds I've told you anything...
Not if I catch Rapita first.
Yes. They found me in the tavern one evening.
They?
Yes.
And then
Sure,
They
we know that.
Listen, that
It wasn't all...
Whatever.
Go.
Okay. Let's ask him again.
Esther.
Okay,
well, I'll
let's
bring
do
back-
this.
Really?
I said I would, didn't I?
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I...
All right.
You're my savior.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything.
Okay. Well, at least we have some sort of lead. Oh no, a damsel in distress. So this is side quest, eh? Yeah, I don't want to do... Well, if it's just a side quest, I don't really want to get into it. Are you a Rapita? Hey, Rapita.
Are you Rapita?
I found you.
Chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well,
Yes.
I don't have much time right now.
I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bath maid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
What? Oh, you fucker. Seriously? No, you...
So, are you ready?
Let's talk.
I will. Just don't hurt
He's
me.
invisible now.
What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry.
Puta is invisible.
The master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
There you go.
Sir Jezek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Jezek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Jezek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
I find it just so funny that he's talking to a ghost.
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Jezek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Jezek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
So who's Sir Jezek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Jezek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing.
I think I've heard.
Can I ask?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I'd prefer you just kill me here and now.
Well, I like to kill people, but then again,
An honourable
suffer.
death? No chance. It's the dungeons for you, and the sort of punishment a counterfeiter deserves. Don't worry. In time, you'll be glad of the gallows.
Shit, man. Shit. Okay.
What the hell? Be a bit...
Can stealth. Oh, we can stealth kill him. We can come here at night and stealth kill him. Guess we're nice. Well, maybe I will do like what always happens. I'll just forget about him.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me. Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right.